Well, the certification program has definitely been an intense 3 days. The days are quite long and they're involved. We don't really spend a lot of time hanging out, not really knowing what to do.
They were really intense. There was a lot of work, a lot of discussion, a lot of self-discovery. It wasn't what I expected. It was totally different than I expected in terms of the format. I was really impressed with the way that it was structured, how it all flowed.
They've been 3 long, very intense, incredibly enjoyable days. Life is about being stretched, and these 3 days have definitely stretched me.
And this experience, I think, is part of equipping to be able to get some clarity, personal clarity about what you need to do, both as an individual in your role as an individual, or as in your role with your family, but certainly beyond that for the organizations that we serve. So I see a lot of relevance in everything that we've learned for the last 3 days for all of those reasons.
The synergy of the class, of the people, was so safe. It was very wonderful. It was, I learned from every single person in that room. Absolutely. It was our synergy. It was like magic, I think.
Self-awareness is always really important, and I think the information that we've received here has been beneficial to me in sort of helping me transform from just learning about myself to establishing how I can use those tools in my work life and to build relationships with people at work, people in my personal life, and just in general, and help them to be successful as they use these tools as well.
I've worked in the Aboriginal community for 20 plus years, so by using this content, I really see a way of moving them forward, and not by, it's not like an assessment that I'm going to say, okay, this is what it's saying. They're going to identify themselves, and they're going to determine themselves where they would like to be from here.
The last 3 days of the certification has been an intense experience and workshop. It's probably been the best workshop that I've attended in my 25-year career.
Well, coming from a counseling background and having finished a master's degree, I think I was used to being in a learning environment with very similar people. Counselors, I would assume, would have same personality styles, so to be challenged within a context to be engaging with people who are very different from me, I think solidified some of the learning. I was able to reflect on my own responses and how that really was indicative of my own personal style, and then just interacting with others, their styles became evident, and that really solidified things for me.
Ken has a fascinating ability on his feet. His knowledge of material is incredible. To run 3 days without ever looking at trainer's notes or the screen behind him is just very impressive.
It was so worth it.
I think it's a huge advantage and something I didn't have early in life.
It just oozes quality.
The other ones is they can get results, but some of their difficulties is they can be so forceful and impatient. You have feelings? What does feelings have to do with it? We just have to get this done. Anybody married to that person? Okay. My husband's married to that person. Okay. We get that one. Okay, I had to think about it for a little bit.